The training continued. In Blackstone, Virginia, Blair Miller, News Center 7.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast. That's weather coverage you can count on.
Meteorologist Gauthreaux III joins us. Again, very mild tonight. This afternoon, temperatures in the 80s. But you're saying we're going to start to see a subtle change, huh, Robert?
Eventually. We have that big dome of warm air sitting over us. Got up to 86 degrees today, but that's eventually going to push off toward the east. It's been kind of just sitting right on top of us. We've had beautiful clear skies for the most part. It was a little cloudy this morning, and there's a little bit of haze earlier this evening, but that summer warmth is sitting right over us. Here's a look at Thursday at 3 o'clock, and it's going to continue sitting right over us, and not just us, but part of the plains down in the deep south, just that summer warmth thing to this ridge of high pressure. Ridge kind of looks like, a ridge. That's why it's called that. The jet stream bends up, brings up a lot of warmer air from the Gulf and the south, and so things are warm, but we're going to cool down a little bit. And I don't even want to use the word cool down, but it's going to be less hot moving into the weekend, and actually a little bit more seasonable for this time of year. But right now, we're well above average. Looking outside at Troy, the fountain is lit up in the square there, and we're looking at some quiet conditions. Temperatures, where were they? They're up here in the top right, 71 degrees, so we're still in the low 70s right now. And the cloud cover is minimal, but there are a few clouds moving across parts of the state. You can see, especially in eastern Indiana, where some of those are pushing through. You can also see a few clouds coming in from Lake Erie, so a little bit of cloud cover, but we're generally clear, and we're pretty dry too. And again, not just in the Midwest, but much of the plains, much of the South, all thanks to an area of high pressure, which has just been sitting over us. It's kind of locked in place, but eventually we'll kick off toward the east, and that will usher in at least some slightly cooler air across the region. Looks like there's some showers and a few thunderstorms closer toward Minneapolis and then also northwest Wisconsin, but we're pretty quiet here in the Buckeye State. Temperatures in the 70s pretty much everywhere across the Miami Valley. There are a few places now dipping into the 60s. In fact, Troy is 67, Springfield is about 65 degrees. Looks like the highest is Salina at 75. So a little warm in some spots, especially as you head off toward the west. But as we move into the next several days, we're going to be a little bit less hot, like I said. We're typically about 73 degrees this time of year. So until at least Monday, we're going to be above average. 84 for Thursday, 81 for Friday. Remember, we were 86 today. 82 Saturday, 79 Sunday, but something happens on Saturday and Sunday. That's when we see the chance for perhaps a few isolated showers late Saturday and similar on Sunday. Might even have an isolated thunderstorm late Saturday. As far as severe weather, it really doesn't look like we'll see much of that, but we do expect at least a few isolated showers on Saturday, and again, that'll be late. Now, let's take a look at the next several hours. You're looking at some clear skies into Thursday afternoon, looking at some mostly clear skies as well. Thursday night, clear. Friday night, clear. Getting close to the weekend where we could see some pretty nice skies for the lunar eclipse. Futurecast keeps us dry Friday afternoon as well, so pretty quiet again until we get to the weekend. So if you want to mow the lawn, you still have time. We have plenty of days left where it'll be nice. Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday should be okay. Again, it's later Saturday and Sunday where we could see a few showers. So here's the 7-day forecast. Look at Saturday and Sunday. You see some cloud cover there. You see some raindrops. Keep in mind that's later in the day. So I'd say in the morning and then in the afternoon should be okay still. But temperatures do decline a little into the 70s. So I guess they improve, decline, they kind of go against each other. But anyway, they improve. Moving into next week, highs in the low 70s, a little more typical for this time of year. What about beyond that? Well, looks like we're going to be right on average. If you head up toward Michigan, this is the week after the next 7 days. You can see it's going to be a little bit below average. You move down to the south, a little bit above average, but right over Dayton in the Miami Valley, just right on par for mid to late May.
I've noticed, even though temperatures way above normal, humidity not nearly as bad as what we usually are used to, I guess, in the middle part of the summer.
Well, that's good to hear, because it seems a little sticky, stickier than it has been, but you're right, the humidity's been pretty low.
Yeah, it will come. It will. Thank you, sir. I want to take you out west, where out-of-control wildfires threatening homes tonight. I just saw a report saying flames have blackened about 150 acres. Strong